Back in the house with DJ Swole386, you know what I'm saying? Channel 33 TV. We here for another interview and everything. Just wanted to check in with my dog. You know, I know you just beat some pretty crazy stuff. You just got over the kidney failure and everything. You got a little bit to explain about that and like how you felt and what you went through?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah, man. First of all, I'm glad to be here more than anything. I'm proud to be here. I'm glad I'm fighting through this and continue to keep getting better every day. Started November that night, November the 13th. I wasn't booked that weekend, so I always go out and do Uber Eats. I always got to make that money one way or the other. You feel me? And I'm out working, and it started picking up that night. It really started picking up, getting real busy. Because that Metallica concert at the Daytona 500, it was getting busy because people were starting to leave and start picking up. And I did the last delivery and took the man his drinks and everything. And after I got finished with that delivery, headed to the house, I started coughing up blood. Man, I knew immediately that I needed to go home and change clothes and get myself ready for the hospital because I knew something wasn't right, and I just knew that I knew I was gonna get admitted. Man, I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I was about to find out what was finna be happening to me and what was going on. So yeah, man, I'll never forget that night, man. I will never forget that night. I was coughing up blood for about 2 hours, even when I still got in the hospital, and they had me down in the ER, man. And I already knew the doctor that was in the ER because he already knew what had been going through, and I was going through a high blood pressure issue, and I get that on from my dad's side of the family that tends to have a very high blood pressure issue, and the doctor in the ER, he really ran my blood work, and once he came back, man, he just pretty much told me, he said, "Mr. Kinnick, I'm sorry, but you got kidney failure due to high blood pressure. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to admit you." And from that moment right then and there, that's when he explained to me that he's going to give my paperwork to the best kidney doctor, and that doctor name is Dr. Gavani. And ever since I've been with Dr. Gavani, I mean, things been getting better. I had to do everything this man exactly asked me to do, and I'm here today. And I gotta give thanks to Dr. Gavani, Dr. Besteo, and their team to get me to hear from on their behalf on what they, you know, for asking me to do and changing my diet, and me doing what I have to do as well on my end. So I had to do what they wanted me to do on their end, and I had to do what I had to do on my end. And I'm very thankful for all the nurses, all the doctors that I had like 3 surgeries. I had that night because I checked myself out after I went in the hospital that first time. Like my kids kept calling and I couldn't let them see me. That's when I had that picture on Facebook with all the things scrapped up on me, that thing coming out my neck, and that was dialysis. That was the first part of dialysis. And I just couldn't let my kids see me like that. So I checked myself out of the hospital, explained to my kids what was going on. And I checked myself back in due to a very close friend of mine. She took me back to the hospital, and I gotta give thanks to Jeanette. She was a big part of what I was going through, and I really want to give her a big shout out for being there for me in a very good time of need. Because she was there with me throughout all that. And I really appreciate that. I got to give a shout out to my brother Leroy, because going throughout all that, he was there. My mom's ain't nothing like a mom love. You feel me? Straight up. And all my fans, I gotta thank y'all because, you know, when I made that post, y'all, a lot of y'all sent out prayers for me, and I appreciate that for all y'all. And China 33 TV, you know what I mean? Because once he seen it, he reached out. You know, One Flame, like I said, the first artist to ever to get at me, he made a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Even through it all, in the process of this, Young Dolph seen that post and he called me through Instagram and he told me to keep my head up and we was actually gonna do some music together, but by the time when I checked myself back in the hospital, Jeanette came to the hospital that night. She looked in her phone and seen that he got killed. R.I.P. Young Dolph, long live Young Dolph. But he did reach out to me through Instagram and he told me to keep my head up, man. Just sorry that we weren't able to make music and my condolences to his family. And like I said, thanks to everybody who, you know what I'm saying, that reached out, you know what I'm saying. I can't name everybody, but it was a ton of people. Shouts out to Daytona Sticks because he called too, you feel me? And just thanks to everybody. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the prayers and everything.